Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome into the JLS. It is the Joe Lockett Show. I am Nephew. He is I, and I am him. And you're tuning into, again, the Joe Lockett Show on the LIM brand. Now, hope you guys have had a very, very, very good weekend. We have a lot to get into, but before we break the ice, gotta go ahead and do some housekeeping. Make sure in housekeeping that you do like, share, subscribe, follow, do all of those things all through social media land, whether that be on YouTube, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on Instagram, TikTok, X, Spotify, wherever you get us from. Twitch. Let me not forget Twitch. Y'all be getting mad at that. Shout out to Twitch. But yeah, make sure on all of those platforms that you do like, share, and follow on all of those. That way you stay locked in. Got to bring in the man of the hour. How you doing, Joe?
What's up, man? How's it going? If you had a great weekend?
I did. But buddy was getting work.
Boogie, what's up, Sigma? You got work? What?
Yeah. I was getting work.
What female you was hanging out with, sir?
I was hanging with my dad. That's not a female.
Oh, okay. Your daddy put you to work.
Yeah. Shout out, Pops.
Okay.
And I was picking things up and putting them down.
You're picking them up and you're putting them down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear you. Say it louder. Left, 1, 2. Left, right, 1, 2. That's one of them cadences you just do in the middle.
No. I felt like it was something like that. I was like, sound like you got put to work too. Drama pain came up.
Man, listen. You're picking them up, you're putting them down. I can't hear you. Left, 1, 2. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Was that how y'all had to walk?
Man, left. Yeah, bro. They did them. If you had somebody do good cadence, you'll march. If you had somebody that sucked that singing cadence, it was horrible. You'd be there all day long.
Nah. We'd have been here all day with me. Or sitting down.
Yeah, you want somebody that had that choir experience or that rapping experience to do cadence when you was marching.
Well, how was your day? How was your weekend and day?
The weekend was good, man. I did some work around the house. You know what I mean? So what I did, and I had some folks doing some work around the house, and so that made things a lot easier. Other than that, man, I've been chilling. The weekend was good. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't do much the weekend. I rested the weekend. The lawn man came on and got the grass cut and all the other shit, but that was it.
Yeah, I saw it was all chopped up out there.
Yeah,
it was all chopped up out there.
All that.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. So I know we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Man, this weekend has been like jumping for the wrong reasons, though. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of stuff going on with the NFL.
We gonna talk about it.
Still going on, bro.
We're gonna talk about it.
Bro, they still got a lot of stuff that's like, man, what the fuck, for real?
No. Sports world is the messiest place to be right now. And I like it on a messy Monday.
Really?
Oh yeah. Because it's something I can spit on. You feel me? The sports world, it get messy, but not as messy as we got right now. Like, we got folks in cases. Some they got out of. Yeah, we got folks in cases, finding cases.
Oh, and what's up with your boy? What's up, Lakers in 5?
Man, leave Uncle alone.
Hey,
man. Leave Uncle alone.
Huh?
Leave Uncle alone. I think I'm on his side. I think.
Lakers ain't gonna win in 5.
No.
It's already been 5.
No. Yeah. Lakers gonna leave in 6.
You know what I'm saying?
Lakers gonna leave in 6.
Lakers in 5. You know what I'm saying?
I
What
mean,
happened?
that's still Bron over there. That's still Bron over there. But we gonna get into it.
Man, Bron got them cake. Man, listen. I don't know. I haven't watched none of the games. I just know the series is 4-1, ain't it? Or 3-1?
3-1.
3-1 right
They
now.
had 4 games, but it's 3-1.
It's 3-1. So, you know, how that happen? How, Sway? Explain that. What's going on with LeBron and Luka?
Well, they may have been playing over their head. They may have been playing over their head this year.
Whatever. What the fuck ever.
They may have, because LeBron and Luka gonna be LeBron and Luka. Just period. That's just who that is. That's LeBron and that's Luka.
You can't
I think the team around them can't keep up or play to the same
level. You can't
beat
beat Anthony Edwards though.
Anthony Edwards is a dog.
You can't beat Anthony Edwards though.
Hell no, dude, that's a dog, man. No. That it ain't just Anthony Edwards. It's not just Anthony.
No, but
Edwards.
I'm with you with Anthony Edwards is a dog. But you supposed to be the king.
Man.
You supposed to be the king.
Sometimes you get old, you gotta humble yourself.
You can't act like you motherfucking Jordan. No, they say you endurance. God damn it, I want to see LeBron pull the cape off.
Look, even Jordan had to get humbled a few times.
LeBron been humbled a lot though. LeBron been humbled a lot through his career.
Not as many as others. Let's not do that. I don't like that.
Why you bringing?
I don't like that tone right
there. I'm just talking about Jordan, baby.
Let's not do that.
You talking about? I'm just talking about JORDON. Jordan. That's what I'm talking about. Jordan.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what he's spelling too.
Yeah, I had to get it right. JORDON. Yo, man, what the heck? Listen, people just be hanging out in the neighborhood and shit. Everybody want to come hang out on the show. Chef picking and stuff.
I don't know why she off to the side.
I don't know why she got. If she on our copy with them shoes on. If you don't take them goddamn shoes off, oh my, what?
Oh my Lord.
What is, man? Listen. Well, I would for your feet to be. I do. What's going on, Chef Pickens? How you doing? What brings you by the studio? This ain't your day. You just want to hang out with us?
I just needed to kill a little time. I was on this side of town taking care of some business.
She wanted to kill time.
Yeah.
Get the hell off our show.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Get the hell off our show. Get the hell off our show.
You don't know what you feel about that. I love you all enough to come and kill a little time. So that's what I decided to do. Just kill some time.
What the fuck ever.
But no, keep talking sports, and then I'm gonna chime in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why she here, nephew.
Yeah,
because she want to chime in on the show today.
In a minute, just keep talking sports. I'm just a fly on the wall.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cue to come in.
Well, we definitely gonna talk about the sports. We're gonna get into Uncle Shay Shay. Got another sports guy that we got to get into because he getting talked to over on the other side.
Who?
One of the legendary coaches, not named Nick Saban.
Not Nick Saban. Got to be Bill Belichick. Then.
It's Big Bill. Big Bill is fighting himself in a very uncomfortable conversation. So we're gonna get into that. Got to talk about some church stuff. So we can get to some church stuff, and sports gonna mix in with a little bit of politics. So without further ado,
let's go
ahead and get it cracking. All right.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
All righty. So to start off our news, okay. Mr. Ja Morant has blessed us with his presence on the stage. So since
Didn't
we
he
start,
get hurt? Didn't he get hurt?
Oh no.
He back.
But it's sports, so we got to go ahead and do the thing. All righty, Big Ja. All right, Ja Morant is in the news over one of his cases. Now, if you remember one of the cases that Mr. Ja Morant, Mr. Shoot 'em Up, Mr. YN of the NBA, okay? If you remember one of his cases, Ja Morant he had charges placed on him against one of the teenager's parents, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
in the suit. The you know what I mean, the whole scuffle or whatever you call that crap that he got into, where he had to pull out a gun after a quick pickup game.
Yeah.
Those charges has since been dropped. So
he settled it.
Godly.
Shannon,
he settled. That's what you saying? He
of
settled.
course he settled.
I mean, he had to settle. He had to settle. He had to settle. He got too much money on the other side.
He in the playoff. Yeah, you
And that's the other part with this. He got nothing but time though, because if I'm not mistaken, he's gonna be out for at least a week. At least a week.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around and have a case hanging up.
Yo, yeah, go ahead, clean this up. I'm with you, big dog. Clean this up.
And they about to get bounced too. More bounce to the ounce.
Oh yeah. Golden State ain't playing with them. Golden State ain't playing with them.
Oh,
but
they finna get bounced.
That's the other
but
part.
They lost without Jimmy Butler. They done. They cooked.
And that's the other part. Because Golden State is not making it past the second round. Not without Jimmy. Not with as great as Steph Curry
Jimmy
is.
coming back. Jimmy be back for the second round. I tell him to go ahead and take off. Let him go ahead and knock off the Timberwolves.
I hope so.
Knock off the this is Timberwolves. Yeah, knock off Timberwolves.
I hope so.
Minnesota. Go ahead and knock them on off.
Because Minnesota finna take the Lakers out of here too. We just said that. We said that earlier. Sorry, Lakers. Look, y'all can't play that tune. You should have. You should have known it was jinxed as soon as that whole video of Shannon came out.
Lakers in 5.
Shannon called a case. Like y'all should have knew that was up on the wall when it came out. You feel me? But I'm over here happy about it. I can't wait to see the Lakers crash and burn. Nothing gives me better joy than to see the Lakers and the Celtics crash and burn. So air horns on that. So what?
Why do you want to see the Lakers and the Celtics burn?
Because he don't like the Lakers
at all.
And
they
what you
disgust
like? What
me.
you don't like about the
They
Celtics?
disgust me. They just as bad as the Lakers.
What?
Yeah. Boston is
you can move
disgusting.
that table around.
Yeah, I don't know why you not in. Was you trying not to get picked up? You trying to take off a paper trail or something? Why you ain't speaking in the mic?
Oh, no. I wasn't close enough. I apologize. No, so I'm not a fan of basketball, but if I were to jump on the bandwagon, it's always going to be the Celtics.
Lakers in 5.
Really?
Yep.
Really? You're a you would jump on the Celtics?
Yeah.
Lakers
what? I need to. Oh man, the Celtics is crazy. But I guess so. Why is the Celtics?
The Celtics is because most of the time when I do pay attention to the tournament or the finals or whatever, they're always in it. Like they're always playing. They're kind of like Green Bay and the Cowboys. Once upon a time, they were like the hype.
Yeah, because Green Bay, neither Green Bay or the Cowboys.
They were hype at once upon a time. You know how people are when they're always the hype. Then people want to see like a new team in charge.
Lakers in 5.
He always gonna say the Lakers.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm not a LeBron fan like that. Lakers in 5.
I ain't like the Lakers when LeBron was there. I ain't like the Lakers when Kobe was there. Bump all y'all. I don't care about none of y'all Kobe sympathizers. I ain't like them when they was there. The Magic age don't really have me in awe. Okay, neither did the
T-Mobile, mobile phone, mobile cars, mobile home. Lakers in 5.
All right, now you better chill out. As soon as you start giving out them riddles, they gonna put you with Uncle Shay Shay.
Lakers in 5.
They gonna put you with Uncle Shay Shay. You better chill out.
Lakers in 5.
Oh my goodness. But back on the Ja Morant thing, yo, I'm with you. I think
Spotlight,
it might have been
club light, night light, car light. Lakers in 5.
Yeah, y'all gotta excuse my uncle. He getting up there.
Lakers in 5.
He ain't like I used to. Yeah, he ain't like I used to. He ain't the sharpest knife from Joe no more.
Okay. So who's your team? I think I missed that.
My team?
Yeah.
Oh, my team is trash.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Oh.
We butt cheeks right now. We butt cheeks right now.
What's up, Bridget? What's going on, baby?
Yeah, I mean, normal people, normal
babe in
teams
the
gotta go
house.
through that. Normal teams got to go through
Man,
that.
my cousin, she travel more than anybody. She in Kansas right now, talking with Dorothy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tell her I said hi.
Oh, you can tell your damn self. There you go.
Hey. I don't think she really wanted to see me.
She know you.
But look at you.
My
And
mom.
then I messed up mine. So yeah, tell
She right there.
I said hey.
See, you already. She know who you is. She watch your show.
She did. Her and Shar. Shout out to Shar. I hope she's on the live. Shout out to Miss Shar. She's cool. Isn't she from Florida?
Shar?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No, Shar is in Nashville, I think.
Oh, one of my new favorite places.
Shar, tell us where you from, because I don't think you're from
Shar,
Tennessee.
drop down in the comments. Let us know where you from, boo boo.
Just as long as you ain't from Florida.
What's wrong with that? Wacky.
T-Mobile, mobile
Wacky
phones, mobile homes, Lakers in 5.
What's wrong with Florida? What is wrong? Why you say not Florida?
Lakers
They
in
crazy.
5.
They crazy. It's in the water out there.
Yeah, you know what? I have heard people call
Yeah,
it
they
like
crazy.
different nicknames. Like you know, you got Nutty New York. You have, what did they say about Florida? One of my favorite YouTubers call it a name.
What's
But
up,
they do say-
Honcho?
But they do say it's crazy out there in Florida. I mean, I haven't been to Florida in a while. Shout out to Florida.
Gary got the
No.
T, Long Island iced tea. Gary got the tea, Long Island iced
Well, he
tea.
just
Yeah,
said
he just he off his
anything.
rocker.
Lemon tea. Lakers in 5.
Like, I was playing at first, y'all. I don't know what's going on
We
here.
don't know what's going on.
Lakers in
I
5.
don't, I don't know what's going
What's
on.
up,
bro.
D? D in the house.
In the-
Tell them, cuz they don't understand. Lakers in 5.
Is that the D that I love?
Yeah. D Johnson, yeah.
Hey, D Johnson. I love D Johnson. Look, if we see him next time with a white coat on, and we ain't talking about a raincoat, you know why.
Long as you don't see no white girl on my side. Lakers in 5.
Hey, after what Uncle Shay Shay just did, I don't
Lakers
think a
in 5.
lot of y'all need to see a white girl on y'all side.
Look, I don't know why Jonathan
Listen, I
Majors didn't
take
consume
white
these
girl.
dudes.
I just ain't gonna date no 19. I just don't. I don't
Yeah, I
date
know
nothing
that's
now.
real. Please
But
don't
listen,
do that.
I'm multicultural now, so don't get it twisted. You can see anything on my arm.
Whatever.
Lakers in 5.
Whatever.
Mm.
I don't
Black
know-
girls, white girls, Asian girls, Hispanic girls. Lakers in 5.
Look, all I'm asking is, gentlemen, I guess we're about to segue to the Uncle Shay Shay. I don't
Well,
know
let him
yet.
get into it. Let him do it.
I mean,
Go
I don't
ahead.
know where we at right now.
I know,
You keep saying Lakers and 5.
Right.
I don't
Lakers
know
and
how to
5.
He
transition.
interrupting us.
Yeah, like I'm
I'm
at
just
this
having
point,
fun,
I'm,
sir. Lakers in 5.
at this point, I'm worried for you,
Right. I told you if you see a white jacket on him,
man.
it's
what?
not a raincoat.
Yeah, he ain't cold.
Hey,
y'all.
long as you don't see me with a 19-year-old white girl.
we
Lakers in
ain't
5.
gonna see you with that. We ain't gonna see.
Man.
But when you blow up,
Hey,
because you're on your
19, 21, 22, 23, 24. Lakers in 5.
well, I'm just saying, when you blow up because you are on your way, you just make sure you remember this conversation. We better not see you with a 19-year-old by your side.
I'm gonna have Chef Pickett by my side. I'm gonna have HR Bay by my side. I'm
Well,
gonna have
I
D
am
Johnson by my
not-
side.
I'm not 19.
One of those is family.
Huh?
You gotta
And
leave that
neither
alone.
am I.
D said she love you back.
One of those is family.
D
You
said
gotta
she
leave
love
that
you
alone.
back.
Thank you, D.
Listen. Yeah, I'm gonna have my family around me.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
When y'all see me rocking, y'all gonna see me with Denise, HR Babe, D, Chef Pickett, nephew. I'm rocking with my crew. Lakers in 5.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't know where we at right now.
I know, right?
Yeah,
She said she
dog.
gotta tell you some of your. My cousin said she gotta tell you some of your food.
Yeah, so next time you're in Birmingham, definitely check us out. I hope she comes on a Monday, a first Monday of the month.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's mad at me
Hopefully.
right now because I can't go to her party she about to have.
Oh, what party she about to have?
Her 1 year celebration for her company, Pinnacle. And,
Shout
in
out
Dallas.
to
I can't,
HRA.
I can't make it out there right now. So it's
And
next.
she's in Texas.
Yeah, she's in
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
She in Kansas right now. Dorothy, she
That's
clicked.
right,
She
that's
clicked
right.
the hill. She clicked the hill. She ended up in
Tell her
Kansas.
we got things to do here in Birmingham, but we gonna come see her. All of us.
All of
gonna
them come see her. We gonna come out there. We gonna bum rush her.
Yeah, we are. She gonna
Lakers
do
in
that.
5.
She. Oh, look.
Let go, nephew.
Look.
Again, y'all gotta pray for him. I don't know where he at.
Man,
I don't
my
know where
cousin
he
know what time it is. Lakers in 5. Don't you, cuz? Tell her.
Please don't tell me HRB is a Lakers fan.
Is she really?
I
hope
don't know.
not.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know cousins H, but she the one got me hooked on the damn Lakers in 5 shit. Cause she called me and said some shit like
I sent it to
some,
her.
huh?
I sent it to her.
Well, I don't know what it was, but she said something, and she said, "Cuz." I said, "What?" And she said, some. Lakers in 5. Oh, what the fuck you talking about? Lakers in 5, cuz. Lakers in 5.
Said all Kenya food is good. Thank you.
It is. Well, I don't know. All of it. I haven't tasted all of it.
Okay, well, what he's had is good.
Everything I've had is good, cause some of it I won't eat.
But
'Cause I don't eat
appreciate
it.
D. Thank you, D. Richards. Appreciate ya.
Man, they see that blonde wig, they lost their goddamn mind. Hey, nephew, they see that blonde wig. All her food tastes good. Everything. Let her cook. Let her cook. It just let her cook and say she gonna go in there and cook today, Joe.
What the hell? Sorry, look, sorry.
What's
nephew.
going on
Go
right
ahead, nephew. Go
Oh,
ahead.
God.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all straight. I don't even know where to
It's
start.
Messy Monday.
Really
It's
don't even know
very
where to start.
messy.
Because we did not have Uncle Shay Shay on the topic. And
Well, we might as well. It's messy.
Hell no,
Monday.
I ain't got time to pull that up.
This is nephew news. This is
Okay,
nephew
I'm
news.
sorry, nephew.
I ain't got time to pull that up.
Hey, this is nephew news.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just thinking about messiness, and he's right now. He's messy.
D said that lime cake is everything.
Now I did have a caramel cake not too long ago.
Oh, thank you, guys.
I did.
I had
did
the
have
pasta
that.
salad. The pasta salad was good.
Thank
You
you.
see that?
Yeah,
It
the
had
pasta
no. It had no meat in it. Joe does not do pork or red
It is
meat.
Messy Monday. Yeah.
And so, because he doesn't do red meat and he doesn't do pork, Joe really has to watch what he eats. And I'm really happy about Joe because he said, "Hey, I have a certain diet. I have a strict diet, and I'm going to stick with it." And he has stuck with it.
And I have to say that Chef Pickens do not play about when it comes to my food. She makes sure that she treats me right. So I have to say, everything that I see that her doing, even with I got one thing that's really bad for me that I always come to your shop and I grab.
Cookies. He loved cookies, but there's no pork or beef. Well, no, there's a cow that made the milk. Well, no, there's a cow. Well, who makes the butter? Okay, it's the cow that makes the butter.
But them peanut butter cookies that your mama make, I love.
No, she does. He
the
does.
peanut- I love. I always come in and
Mhm.
hey, I come in nephew, and before I walk out, she was like, "You took the peanut butter cookies, didn't you?" I'm like,
Oh
"Yep."
yeah. Oh yeah.
She know I'm taking peanut butter cookies.
We got to make sure he has peanut butter cookies.
Oh,
He's
we
good to go.
appreciate it. Yeah, but the
Mm-hmm.
food, everything I've had there. No, I can't, nephew. We can't lie because the cake she cooked for my birthday was on point.
Oh yay.
Yeah, they got killed.
Glad.
Yeah.
They
They
got
killed.
killed.
They killed the whole
Glad.
cake.
Thank
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
so
yeah.
much. Bacon can be a little difficult.
Oh, D said her mama loved the chocolate chip cookies
Oh,
and nut cookies. Well, everybody know about you. This ain't about this show. This show ain't even about her.
That's
Go
so,
ahead, nephew.
That's so funny because someone said no, it's the red wig that made him lose his mind, not the
Oh,
blonde.
the red wig.
It was the red. D said it was the red. It wasn't the blonde. It was the red.
The red.
When you had on a red,
What you went?
Oh, he follows me. He's one of my.
he a
good
fan.
clients. No,
Oh, he a fan. He a fan.
Oh.
Oh, no. Fuck that. No, that motherfucker said, hey, that motherfucker said red wig. He know you ain't want no red wig at the shop. He followed.
Come on, man.
he see me cutting up on Saturday night.
Go ahead, do that one again, nephew.
Man, you gotta get on with that, man.
Come on now, dog.
You gotta
Come
get on with
on,
that.
man.
I ain't even know that was what that was.
Exactly. Talking about the red wig. I'm talking about I see it in the blonde. He like, no, it's the red one for me, dog.
Mhm.
The red one for me, dog.
Yeah, no. Get my stuff right. Yeah, get my stuff right. I see. Respect to you.
All right, what's in the news, fam?
Are we ready? Okay, bet.
It's your news.
Nah, I mean, I'm just trying to make sure we ready. Lakers in 5.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
You done started him up again.
trash Lakers. Anyway, gotta transition to the other side. Gotta go into the gridiron because the draft was this weekend too now. So the NFL and all of its fans collectively lost, and I excuse anybody that know me, but the NFL and the rest of its fans collectively lost their shit over this weekend over the draft. Now, the draft had many stories, whether you're going to the positive one, because let's start with positivity before we get nasty. But the positive one over the last pick, 30, or he was either 30 or 31st, that was greeting and making sure he had the greatest energy for everybody going in and out, getting picked. And then once he got picked, he got met with the same reception. That was a great, wholesome story. Then we got other stories of folks like, yo, can't believe they drafted you, big dog. Made no sense to me. And then we had the story that took over everything. And that was the Shedeur Sanders primetime situation and who he was going to get drafted to. Okay. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Shedeur Sanders situation, or you just now got hip to it because it's just now popular, let me give you a backstory. The backstory with the Shedeur Sanders situation goes as follows. We're dealing with Deion Sanders, flesh and blood. If you keep up with them over there in Colorado, He went off with 4,400 passing yards and I think, if I'm not mistaken, 40 touchdowns. Leading the FBS in accuracy, one of the best quarterbacks statistically coming out of college this year. Now, if you was going by the mock drafts about 2 years ago in 2023 and in 2024, he was projected a top 10 pick, no lower than the fifth pick, if I'm not mistaken. He was no lower than the fifth pick. He had for a whole season in football, and I remember it. For a whole season, it was tanking for Shedeur Chance for all of the bottom feeding NFL teams in the whole league. It was, they tanking for Shedeur. Atlanta wants Shedeur. The Jets, they might want to move off of old buddy. They might get Shedeur so that he can practice on the Aaron Rodgers. Oh, no. Cleveland, or no, better yet, the Steelers is going to get Shedeur. That's what it's looking like. Guess what? They slayed you, bro. Shedeur Sanders was picked in the late 5th round of the NFL draft after being projected a top 10 pick. It has been an unprecedented drop that a lot of NFL folks are saying have never happened before. I'm gonna get y'all take on it really soon. I want to pull up the reactions from everyone around, sports analysts alike. This is one from Stephen A. Smith, one of the biggest ones over there with First Take. This is what Stephen A. Smith had to say on the situation.
That's bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to say that while in the same breath conceding and acknowledging that Shedeur Sanders is not blameless here. Primetime Deion Sanders is not blameless here. I'm going to say what I have to say, knowing that both of them have their hands at least a little bit dirty in all of this. But if you're the National Football League, okay, clearly it's not about talent anymore. It's about something else. I'm going to tell you, I spent a large amount of the last 24 hours thinking about nothing more than I was thinking about collusion. Because how in the hell does 32 teams in the National Football League pass on a quarterback that was universally recognized as one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the country entering this draft, and 32 teams passed on him, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 different times they passed on him? How the hell does that happen? 4 rounds. It doesn't happen to a quarterback. We've never seen anything like this before. We've seen guys drop because of injuries. We've seen guys drop because of off-field issues, but we've never seen a quarterback projected to be a top 20 pick, universally recognized one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the draft, projected to be a first rounder, in all likelihood, a safe bet of a late first rounder, and drop literally to the 5th round. We haven't seen anything like that. And when you're talking about the owners, I'm going to keep in mind, and I tweeted about this, seems very Kaepernick-like, as in Colin Kaepernick. Now, I've said on many occasions, the man brought it on himself, because once he was exiled from the sport because of taking a knee during the national anthem and you just irritating all the quote-unquote patriots out there as American citizens, I said, you know something? He didn't violate any bylaws. He didn't violate any laws. He didn't interfere with what transpired once kickoff time arrived. People are tripping. But still in all, he had an opportunity to get back in the NFL. All he had to do was show up to that workout that the league had organized at the Atlanta Falcons practice facility, but he didn't show up to that. And as a result, 2 hours beforehand, had everybody trying to come to a high school football field 120 minutes away, 2 hours away. So guess what? You did that to yourself. That was not Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders with the watch. Shedeur Sanders with his bravado. Shedeur Sanders with this supposed arrogance or whatever. He still balled. He still threw for over 4,100 yards. Still threw for 37 touchdowns. Still threw for just 10 interceptions. Still proved himself to be one of the better quarterbacks in football. Tremendous pause, pocket presence, accuracy, throwing the damn football. Didn't have great wheels. Doesn't have great athleticism, but the brother can play. I certainly never heard of no damn Dylan Gabriel.
Now, that was just a little bit of the rant with Stephen A. I want to see y'all take on this.
I have have a question. Like, is it me or does he always act like that one parent that has nothing positive to say? He's going to find something to rant about and nitpick. Because every time I don't watch like sports commentary like that, but him, he just goodness.
Well,
Has
he's
he ever
saying-
said anything nice?
You sound like angry black man.
He does sound like an angry great black dad. He really does. Like, Dad, I came home with all B's. Son, don't you know you need to? I'm like, sir, it's all B's. Like, it's good. At least he's passing. That's how he act. Like an angry parent. Is it just me? I'm the only one.
I got used to him, but I see where you come
that's
from.
just Stephen A. Because I've said this on many occasions, right? When people hear me on radio, hear me on podcasting, I actually took my cue from Stephen A. Smith. So a lot of when my passion of being able to be who I am, I stole his style. So I get where he's coming from.
But see, you're passionate, but he's more. Sometimes he can come off as a hater.
Well, I think when he broach certain subject matters, right? He still had the same bravado. Sports he knows, politics he dabbles in. Sometimes he gets into different things, and sometimes stuff is put on him. Sometimes he does put a foot in his mouth, and I have to. This is in this business you always is, and with you being a superstar of Let Her Cook, you're gonna put your foot in your mouth too. You're gonna have people. You have people that's gonna come after you.
But you're not gonna see me just calm down on someone who's in the same arena as me. I'm not gonna calm down on someone that's a chef also. Like, I may critique some stuff. Like, he drugged Bronny through mud.
But that's his job though. Your job is to cook. That's different.
Yeah,
his job is to analyze people in the sports. He and give Stephen A. his credit.
Okay.
Give my bro his credit. When he was in college, he never did say anything about Bronny.
At
Not
all.
one thing. He did not judge that young man until he came into the NBA. And when he came into the NBA, I'm going to say honestly, Bronny was not off limits. Now, LeBron didn't like what he had to say, but Stephen A. stood 10 toes down on what he said.
Okay.
But LeBron James did, come over there in the third quarter and say, "Yo, bro, keep my son's name."
Well, if he did the Will Smith slap, then I'm sure he would have, kept his son's name out of his mouth.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. Okay, really. It would.
But I think, with this situation, nephew, I'm going to say kudos to Shedeur and the family that he went 5th round. But I'm going to say, honestly, nephew, I don't care where he went. Right? He's in the NFL now. And
I think at this point, he don't care where he went.
But I'm just saying, okay, so let's put this in perspective, y'all. Well, y'all listen to it. And thank y'all for chiming into the Joe Lockett Show. You got nephew, you got the one and only Chef Pick, and she's in the building. Let Her Cook. The podcast, make sure y'all check it out. Next week, she's gonna be on doing her thing. But I want to say this, nephew. Honestly, who gives a damn? The greatest of all time got picked in the 6th round. Okay? You got picked 1 round before him. You're good, bro. All you got to do right now with the Cleveland Browns, and I'm going to say you land them in a damn good situation. With the Cleveland Browns, they ain't done shit in years.
Who had the Super Bowl MVP? Was in the 5th round too.
Huh?
The Super Bowl MVP was in the 5th round too.
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
He got picked 5th round.
But Jalen Hurts wasn't, I guess, didn't have the name brand. He wasn't projected as
neither was Tom.
Exactly. And so what I'm saying is we making a big deal out of where he went because where we wanted him to go. That's real talk.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
You asked me my opinion, nephew.
I'm disagreeing. I'm letting you cook, but
you know what I'm saying?
I just disagree.
Okay, you can disagree, but let me cook, damn it. All right.
You ain't even got the stove on.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to.
Man, he didn't even know there was a stove.
Listen, that's why I got Chef Pickens.
You don't even use the stove.
He don't use it.
That's why he got you here.
I asked him, "Are your eyes clean?" He thought it was the eyes on his face. No, the eyes on the stove, sir.
But they stay clean though, because I ain't never used it.
It's clean now because I cleaned it. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it was clean before you made it. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm not gonna get it. I'm going back to let me get back to my point. Let me get back to my point. Damn it, my point. I think with Shedeur Sanders, we want him to go because of his accomplishment that he had in college, right? And was he better than most of the guys that was going up in his class that went before him? I didn't follow college football throughout the year, nephew, so I can't say I'm a savant on that. I don't know. But according to what I'm hearing, he was just as good or better than some of the people that went before him, right? But what I'm saying is, when I look at where he is right now, he's in a location where Johnny Manziel was, and with what's it called, Baker Mayfield. Neither one of those guys was able to bring the Cleveland Browns to glory, right? So now what I'm saying is, because of who your dad is, because of who you are, bro, and because of the places you done been, and you brought them to glory, it was what he went to Colorado, the Buffalo, Colorado, and who else? The Jacksonville, right? He did his thing there, right? Now, if you are who you say you are, damn where you went. You're in the NFL. It's one of the 32 teams in the NFL. You are there now. You are their quarterback. When you get on the field, don't relinquish that shit back to that goddamn starting quarterback. Go handle your goddamn business, and then go ahead and win you 4, 5, 6 Super Bowls. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? You got the connections. You know who your dad is. You that dude, man. If you that motherfucking dude, all this talk, shut up and put up. So, man, congratulations to him and his family. Damn what the NFL did. They tried to make a point of him and his daddy. They didn't like, the shit that they said. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. Man, you're in the NFL now. You with the Cleveland Browns. Do your damn thing. And shout out to the Cleveland Browns because they drafted one of our boys. One of our good friends, Trent Richardson. They drafted him too. So,
shout out Trent.
Shout out to Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? I like what y'all do. Y'all give the underdog a chance. So, hey, shout out to y'all, man. Huh?
I said, shout out to Trent. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cleveland Browns. He went to the Cleveland Browns when they drafted him. It was tough for him, and he wasn't able to succeed because the team that he had around him. But that was the team that actually drafted him into the NFL, was the Cleveland Browns.
And just to give you all a reminder, he was also a part of the show too. At once upon a time, part of the Joe Lockett family.
Yeah, he still is.
And he said,
but
I mean, because he about to move, he about to leave us little small town people. But yeah, if he still is, shout out to Trent, man.
Yeah, Trent doing Trent. It was funny to see him on the pivot.
No, it was.
And tell his story, right? But you know something? That dude's still big as hell. I still think he can go play and knock somebody's ass off the goddamn line, bro. Because Trent is a horse. Seriously. That dude walked through the door and he have to walk sideways. Shout out to Shedeur, his family. Congratulations. And I think his brother went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Or Tampa Bay. I don't know if they call it Buccaneers, but he went to the Bucs. His brother, yeah, Shallow.
Oh,
yeah, Shallow went to the Buccaneers, bro.
You was talking about Shallow. I was like, wait, I thought we was talking about Trent. But no, yeah, Shallow. I didn't expect him to get drafted at all. But this is my take on this. I am with you. They did go to make a point on Shedeur. I think a little bit of what Primetime said made it easier to make that point.
Okay.
If you keep up with Primetime and his other brother that do the media thing, shout out to them on YouTube, multiple times, and even in the public eye when they interview Primetime, he like, yo, bro, I don't want my son to go to A, B, or C if it's not the best situation, and I'm going to use whatever I can to make sure that don't happen. So I think that alienated half of the league, the half that may have need him, and the other half that was like, he wasn't even on our radar no way. So now you already got what's already limited with an already specific draft. This isn't what they would call the highest touted quarterback room, and that's why I was going with you where I was disagreeing on.
Okay,
the other quarterbacks that got their job, and congratulations to them. It shouldn't be seen as hate. It's just critiquing the game.
Okay, but here's the thing. I say go ahead, nephew.
I'm just saying the other quarterbacks ahead of them or ahead of Shedeur, game does not speak anywhere near what Shedeur was and what the Miami quarterback was. Excuse me if I don't remember your name. But with that being, if you're going off of, because the excuse was, yes, they got the job and that's just how it fell, and you just got to deal with it.
Right. The
excuse that kept getting placed on him was the talent, or the talent evaluation, which is really what they go by off of the field and on the field.
Well, I'm gonna say,
if you're going by that, they don't nowhere near measure up. If we're going back to Cleveland, they drafted a quarterback before him. That's the Gabriel guy.
Okay.
If you've seen the Gabriel guy, he can't read a defense outside if you pointed it out to him. And that's why it's a lot of skepticism, even with them drafting him, because you can't use the excuse that we're evaluating talent. Pick the talent that we think is better than you, which everybody can easily say, no, the hell he's not. And two, you then drafting another person at a very, very crowded position. Let's not forget, yes, he got another dude that just got drafted with him from his same class on the same team. You also got another vet in their locker room and Joe Flacco that's a Super Bowl champion. You got two other vets that's trying to prove themselves or else they finna get kicked out. And then you got somebody that got as much controversy as you and Deshaun Watson. So that's where it's looked at as like, damn, yeah, I'm sure you can beat them out. But if it's this way, when you get into the league, you're going into a situation that's not going to do anything but hinder what shouldn't be. And that's a little bit of the conversation that's around for folks that keep up with the with the family.
Right, but I'm gonna say the conversation is being missed big time though, nephew, because here's the thing. I'm gonna say for Shedeur and his father, I think what they were wrong at. They did not allow him to, he did not compete in the combine. Right.
No, he skipped out.
And out. So
that rubbed a lot of folks the wrong way.
That part right there, I think what hurt him more than his father or anything else, because there has not been a quarterback that has been drafted top, bottom, 6th, 7th, 5th, 12th, whatever, right, that did not compete. You cannot go in, right? And
no, that's not nothing new, though.
No,
that's not
every quarterback that has went has always tried out at the NFL Combine, bro. There has not been one quarterback that we know. Now, did something?
No, they haven't. It's been a few.
Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, all did the combine, bro.
Peyton Manning was competing to be drafted in his first,
and he competed.
He had
though.
Another person,
but what I'm saying is,
and Tom Brady had to because he wasn't even looked at going into the draft.
I understand, but what
I'm
saying,
no, but I'm saying. There's been players to opt out when, especially if they know their placement and it's been guaranteed with the team that they already made.
Okay, but with Shedeur Sanders, right? He had a couple of things already against him. He knew that going in, him and his father. And Shedeur Sanders wasn't that guy from a big prominent team. You can say that you did all these things, but again, let's just be real now. People will say that you did it against lesser competition. Because of where you played at. I think it was the Pac-10 or wherever he played at, right?
No, that's blown up. He was in the Big 10.
He was in the Big 10. So people could say that was not the
Big 12.
You know what I'm saying? But they would say it wasn't where Alabama played and Auburn and Tennessee and all those people were. So you played against lesser competition. So again, he had a few things going against him, even though he did well. But they can say that you was a man amongst boys where you played, right? So in my humble opinion, even though you are Shedeur Sanders, you should have competed in the combine, unless your dad knew that they would critique you in a way that it wouldn't be fair, or he felt that, so he said, "No, fuck that. We're just gonna go where we go." So I think at the end of the day, he got what he deserved, right? Because of the way it was all put upon him from his dad to the league, to his performance, to where he's from, and everything else. Now he's in the NFL. All I say is the best thing for him to do is go out there and show people that I belong here and I'm going to be a legend like my father, or I'll be just as good as my father. Go win a Super Bowl.
I guess so. I don't want to say that's something that he deserved, because I look at him as the casualty in this. What he's been doing hasn't been anything. If we just taking race out of it, or if you're taking just what you look at when you see prime time, you remove prime time and you kept whatever Shedeur put into the game. He's not done anything else that other players haven't done. And he's had a resume that competes with some of the greats that you would call Heisman's.
But so, you got a daddy who stands out more than anybody else besides.
And that's why I'm like, he's the casualty in this situation. You'll say that, yeah, he got what he deserves. No, he got what they trying to make a point of against his either father or his last name.
But again, that's what comes with it. When you are Sanders, that's what comes with it at the end of the day. He's been dealing with that all his life. He's going to continue to deal with that. Bronny going to deal with it. If you are a superstar's dad, Carmelo's son, Dwayne Wade, anybody, your kids is going to live under you. And you're going to get treated a certain way or have a certain expectation or get eliminated because of who your father or mother may be. Serena Williams' daughter, let her go into tennis. Tiger Woods' son, let him start playing, get into the major, start playing major golf. It's going to happen the exact same way. It is what it is. Is it unfair? To a point. But unfortunately for him, if you're born into a family like that nephew, you're held to an expectation that the world expects you to do. And if your mama and dad open their goddamn mouth up and say some shit about you, right? Mm-hmm. And they're not in with, if his dad was still playing and his dad was a coach or his dad had influence the owner, like LeBron James, you talked earlier, LeBron James was able to get away with it because he's still playing. He got the ear of Jeannie Buss. So he's able to bring Bronny in. Nepotism cool is cool. Deion ain't in the NFL. He did great for the NFL, but he's playing with college right now. And he's talking about what he's going to have his son do in the NFL, that his connections are strong, but they're like, bro, you gone right now. And we're not going to let you come in and tell us how to run our teams. And they're not going to let your son with the gold chains popping, making $6 million come in as a rookie and try to tell us what we need to go do when he need to sit his ass on the bench. And y'all going to come in and try to pressure us and make us play him if you want to. That's business. Honestly, that's just business. I'm not mad at the NFL owners. I don't like where they placed him, but I think it's a great place for him to be because now he knows this was y'all motherfuckers going to do to me. Cool. Watch this. And go handle your business. And go get everything that you said you're going to do and be the outstanding quarterback that you know that you can be. Go do it. So I don't like what they did, but it just shows right now, and I'm going to say this, as a black man, as a black woman, you can't talk too loud and be too goddamn proud when somebody that's don't look like you own the team. You need to humble yourself. Basically what this said. So
what if he doesn't live up to the expectation? Like
well, they chose right. They chose right then.
Okay. And
he should have probably been lower.
Okay.
So he got expectations he got to live up to.
Okay.
So I think right now where he is, this is going to give him a chance to learn the speed of the game, get in when they do put him in and learn under the NFL rules and how this game is actually played without his dad being over his shoulder every day, him becoming his own man and now learning at the next level. He got the skill set. Now, how good is he going to be to lead a team and be a leader without his father? This is on him now. Now he's becoming to be, when he moved to Cleveland, he's going to be Shedeur Sanders, the man.
This is what comes with it, and I agree with that. His position is unfavorable, though. This is why.
Okay.
He's going to have a clock. He got a clock at least 2.5 years.
Sure.
And his clock in a 2.5 year for where you normally see folks that come out of the draft where he is, that's a career. Yeah. And usually they're plug and play. He has to come from that same position and come up from the depth chart.
He do.
Of folks that's already proven and who they already betted on. This is what I mean by that. If you was going back to the draft and Child Cleveland, y'all drafted him. The head coach did not look happy to get him. And they asked him that when they did the press conference.
And he said, don't look at us. We was tired. It was a long day.
It's a long day. Great. I call bullshit, but cool. It's a long day. We can't say what happened in that room. We ain't been in it. This is why this is still unfavorable. He's placed in a unfavorable time frame because they're still going to look at him like he's one of the top prospects. This is what they tried to say for Bronny James. This is literally what they tried to say for Bronny James. Oh, y'all just talking. Y'all just bringing him up into the news because not only because of his daddy, yada yada yada. Think realistically, but I'm saying y'all gotta think realistically. He's a late round draft pick. Well, Shedeur is not gonna have that same type of care because we know where he could have been and how he stacks against his draft picks. So that's the unfavorable part with him because anybody giving at that end, you can ask a Jalen Hurts, you can ask a Tom Brady. Nobody really believed in them. Neither did they give them resources to make where they may do. That just speaks to how good they was that they became undeniable. And we got to go back to Jalen Hurts. He probably wouldn't even have seen the field had old buddy ahead of him wasn't getting in the controversy and stuff like that, and he got hurt.
And so that's what I said.
That's the same thing with Tom. The person, the two people ahead of him got hurt. He was the last choice,
bro. And again, that's why I say with Shedeur, right?
Man,
when he get in, don't give it back. He wasn't going to be a starting quarterback nowhere.
No, he was going to be a starting quarterback.
No, he wasn't.
He just didn't go to the right team.
What team was he going to be a starting quarterback at?
He was going to be a starting quarterback with the Saints because they have nobody, literally.
And they passed on him. So he wasn't going to be a starting quarterback.
That's what speaks to you speaking to the controversy. You speaking to the controversy.
No, nephew.
You speaking to the controversy.
Nephew. Okay, so
I can keep naming all folks he could have started with. Because he could have started with the Giants too.
No, listen what I'm saying. So you're going. Let me ask this question. Real talk.
Shoot the Jets.
No, let me ask y'all this question. No, this is real talk. If you see a guy that you know this is a once in a lifetime talent, right?
Nobody call him a once in a lifetime.
No, but listen to what I'm. So that's
nobody
what I'm,
call him a
so
once in a lifetime.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. He was a great quarterback, he's a great prospect, but he wasn't something that people wouldn't have willing to bet their future on with what he came with. Let's just be honest.
Okay, and then you can compare that with who they willing to bet their future on, and that's not anywhere near him. And you can definitely say they ain't no once in a lifetime nothing.
And again, they would rather deal with that, right, than deal with what was going to come with what he brought with him. That's the honest God truth. I hate to say it, but that's the honest God truth. If he ain't a once in a lifetime type talent, because I don't think any team would have passed on. They would have took the bullshit with him if he was that dude. He wasn't that dude.
I think most football
he's a good dude. He's better than the dudes that got drafted before him.
Most football fans don't want you to pee on them and tell them it's raining. Most sports fans don't want you to pee on them and tell them it's raining.
I understand.
And if you're gonna make the excuse, you might as well say we just didn't want him because of his daddy. Don't say it's the talent evaluation. That would be a damn lie.
Okay. All of that may have been a lie. Okay, but that's the field. That's just the business that they're in. That's just the way they have to go.
And that's why folks are critiquing the business.
And
that's why they're critiquing the business.
And they should. And I'm not mad at the critique. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Shedeur Sanders is a damn good player. She got drafted way before now. Yes. But at the end of the day, I'm saying this, and I truly believe it. God don't make no mistakes. Shedeur is where he's supposed to be. And as much as Deion and his family talk about God, this is where his son's supposed to be. His son wasn't supposed to go in the first round. Wasn't supposed to go. Those rounds went to who they supposed to went to. Shedeur Sanders is right where he need to be. And if he's the dude that we believe he can be, he's gonna be just fine in Cleveland. He's in the NFL.
I'm with you. I just hate it for it, but you're right. You at the end of the day, you're right. This is the reality of the situation. You just don't like to see when somebody is putting in hard work, regardless of his personality or how much he's like Deion or whatever. He puts in dumb work. Work. And it's not something you can just say, oh, he was just inherited it because his daddy. You can't.
We can't. Nobody never
use that for that.
Nobody never said that, but nobody wants the pomp and circumstance that comes with him. At the end of the day, people didn't want it. They didn't want his father. They didn't want him. They didn't like his confidence that he had, the way he did it. And again, when you thumb your nose up and say, I'm not doing this, and your daddy Deion Sanders, that's a double whammy against you at the end of the day.
All righty. Before we move on, gotta talk to the president because apparently, if you look into his secretary, she want to thank you.
After the president's Truth Social post, the Browns finally took Shedeur Sanders. Does the president think he deserves credit for Sanders getting picked? And does he think going to the Browns is better than being undrafted?
Hey, all I will say is the president put out a statement, and a few rounds later he was drafted. So I think the facts speak for themselves on that one, Peter.
There's a little something to piss y'all when we moving on.
Everybody want to take credit for the black man when they gonna try to pay when your when your approval rating is down. Stop it, President Trump. he ain't even know who Shedeur Sanders was before this.
Man, what? Somebody,
what? Byron Trump said, "Dad, you need to say something about something right now. Things are not going. You need to say something about Deion Sanders' son. That's gonna make you look popular."
It's the buzz right now. It's all the rave. Now, let's transition. Let's get off of sports. I mean, we're gonna get back into it eventually, but let's get off of sports real quick because I got a question for y'all.
What's up, Rachel?
I got a question for y'all.
swallowed
Y'all
up?
not
Have
gonna
you ever
ever-
been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
Have you
What?
have you ever been swallowed up, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, see if I can move further to the left.
Yeah, y'all do know I was married, you know. So have you?
Oh
have you-
yeah.
I was married, so
It's
yeah.
par for the course.
You know what I'm saying? Have you been swallowed? Yes. Yes, Lord.
Well,
Now, I don't know
So-
why TD Jakes was talking about that in the pulpit,
I mean,
I
spiritually.
knew what he was talking about.
Spiritually.
but the way he was saying it.
It don't matter.
Say it again. Play it again.
Y'all knew what he was talking about.
I mean,
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have
look,
you gone through a time
we got to
of
talk about
swallowing
TD Jakes,
where
man,
everything
because apparently it's been news.
overwhelming?
It's been some news out on him. The Honorable TD Jakes has just since stepped down, and is going into if it's the same as my church, he'll be a pastor emeritus. But no, he'll be retiring.
Yeah.
So I do want to give some credence to that. Shout out to him for all of the diligent years that he has been doing this. Past the swallowing, he has put in his dues. I mean, TBN. That's how I even knew about it. It wasn't the 700 Club for me. I'm gonna just tell you right now. It was not the 700 Club for me. It was TD Jakes, and it was Kylie. Oh my God, what's the white lady? She was so dope. She had the short hair.
I can see her face, but I cannot.
Oh
remember her
my
name.
goodness. I stayed watching her. She came
think
on
of
during
her
the
name.
weekday. CD Jakes, he gonna black you up during the end of the week. She came on during the week.
Yes. Yeah.
I remember her. I'm sorry, it's escaping me. It's probably gonna pop up later.
And it's before my time, but Billy Graham.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
too.
Him. It's a he. Billy Graham.
Billy Graham.
Billy Graham.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
No,
Excuse
that's
me.
Joe. Joe remember Billy Graham.
I do.
Joe is a heathen, so he probably don't remember.
I remember
He
Billy Graham
wasn't
with white
listening
hair.
when they was preaching.
Billy Graham. Yeah.
He wasn't listening.
Man, listen, I listened to all that 700 Club, Billy Graham. Yeah, I watched all that, bro.
Now, Mr.
Steven.
TD Jakes, he took to one of his Sunday services. This was more than likely recorded and streamed out. Shout out to his services. But he will be passing the leadership on down to his daughter and his son-in-law, Miss Sarah Jake Roberts and Torrey Roberts, excuse me. This also follows the health conditions that he was experiencing and was facing over in November. So again, we do want to send prayers out to him and to the family. Congratulations to who's going to be taking over the leadership. So hey, shout out to that.
I think she's good. I think her being next in line is a good choice for him to pass it down to her. Not saying that there's something wrong with Cora or his son. He has one more daughter, I believe, but she's really, really active in the church. She is, her husband is, his wife is also too. So to me, that's just really, it makes sense just to pass it down to her.
Now, I will say this, as far as the passing down go, I don't think you should pass it down to nobody that ain't got the best interest or is involved.
That's
like
true.
You shouldn't just be getting it just because you my son or just because I was close. No, I need to make sure this is in the capable hands.
Right, but if
know
you
what I mean?
ever like watch the way she move, to watch the way she preach, I've heard some friends that say she's very powerful. I can definitely see her being next in line. She's well deserving of it, in my opinion.
Anything on you, Mr. Heathen Joe?
No, sir, because I don't follow TD Jakes like that in his family. So congratulations to his daughter and her husband, and
she's
wishing
so
them nothing but
beautiful.
the best.
I'm saying another reason why I like her. She was preaching one time, and that wig started to slip. And you know what she did that I wish I could do. And I promise you, if anybody did it for me, I will whoop your behind. But when that wig started to slip in the middle of a sermon, she said, I'm just going to take it off. She took it off and she just continued to preach with a stocking cap on. I said, you know what? That one right there, she got something.
Nah,
So
she
that's
different.
another reason.
She different.
She definitely different. That's another reason why I like her. She
Okay.
don't care. So shout out to her and
D on
congratulations to her.
TikTok says she's very inspiring.
She is very inspiring, especially with the wig taken off. You know, just take your wig off, not me, but everybody else. Just do it. Just one day when you don't feel like wearing it, just because you see Joe done did it.
Mhm. Yeah, he took his wig off.
I don't
He ain't even put it back on.
Listen, I said, fuck it. Take me as I am. That the gods that come as you are.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Can't
that's
hide
what
it.
she did.
I ain't
That's what
mad
she
at
did.
her.
So shout out and congratulations to Reverend Sarah
Roberts.
Roberts. Thank you.
Now, horns, man. Shout out to the Outkast and Salt and Pepper, your new Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Gotta go and get them they stuff. Yo, I saw this. I was like, what?
Well deserved.
Yo, well deserved. If I'm not mistaken, though, this will be the second time for Andre. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I think I'm. I don't think I'm stretching it. I think this will be the second time for him.
Congratulations.
Yo, bro. Shout out to Big Boy. He definitely deserved it. One of the most underrated out of hip hop, especially when you're looking at group wise. I mean, it's Andre, but you gotta admit it's no Outkast without him. And then you got the legendary trio, Salt and Pepper, putting it on for all the females in hip hop. Ain't no female hip hop without. I sound like now. Ain't no female hip hop without them. You getting back in my day.
But that's
Hey,
true, though.
57, 56, 54.
It's true.
54. I'm 54 years old. I'm here to tell you.
It's
if
true.
it wasn't Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, and MC Light, and what you call it, Roxanne. Listen, none of these. That would be none of these. That won't be no Sexy Red, bro. That won't be no damn Megan. Man, no, none of these females. No.
Well, that's just like with Outkast. If it wasn't for Outkast, it wouldn't be for T.I. and Diddy
For sure.
Mob. And
For
I
sure.
just came back from Atlanta. That's my hometown. Shout out to Atlanta. I just came from my side of the town, Decatur, Georgia. And just thinking about how Outkast.
Shout out to them. Sorry about that on Instagram. Had a little small crash. Luckily, it came back up. Now to move right on, we got to go right back to sports, but we reacted now because I'm interested to see you guys take on this. Mr. Bill Belichick has been surfing on, and he's currently trending in the news right now off of a interview that was going on with, if I'm not mistaken, let me get the magazine first. This was a interview with the Today Show, the Sunday Show, excuse me. And they was asking him a few questions, stuff that was going back with how retirement has been going, or what is seemingly retirement now. Because if you do keep up with football, Mr. Belichick was supposed to be the coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels. That didn't work out.
Never heard of that. Tar Heels?
They don't use it so much. If I'm not mistaken, they are Tar Heels though.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
What's weird about it?
Yeah, the title of the team.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of weird stuff. You got the Wolverines, you got the South Carolina is the Gamecocks. It's not different. It's not no more worse than the Gamecocks.
Yeah. Wolverines is okay, but that first one, no.
Tar Heel? What's wrong with Tar Heels?
Tar Heel is weird.
Would you rather be called a Tar Heel or a Gamecock?
I ain't gonna lie, Gamecock sound a little bit better. Sound a little bit hard when you think about it. Like, I'm a cock. I'm gonna cock my thing back. When you talking about sports, that's just me, and probably shooting. You're gonna cock something back, but Tar Heel is
trying to make that work.
but Tar Heel sounds like some poop or something. I don't know. I know what tar is, but it sounds a little weird. But go ahead.
All righty. This is what Bill Belichick was into when they was talking with him. Apparently, his girlfriend had a lot going on that she was interrupting with the interview on, and it's been buzzing up online.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No.
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on. Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
The exchange has a lot of folks asking questions.
Right.
Because if you know anything about his girlfriend is 24 years old. And when it was approached, how did they meet? Neither one was comfortable with exchanging with the interviewer on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you're going by with them, and I'm sure she's being media trained, but Bill Belichick is definitely media trained. That's a gotcha question, if I ever seen one. That's a gotcha question. It is no right answers. It is only there to make you look crazy. But the fact that she had to speak for you makes it a little. It raises a big eyebrow.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see you guys on the exchange here.
It's nasty. Let me tell you something. At 24 years old, I wasn't thinking about somebody that was past 30. Okay.
Oh man.
So that's
now Bill Belichick is
24.
74. Bill Belichick is 74 years old.
24.
So
He's almost 50 years your senior. Let me tell you something.
that's a granddaddy.
If you ever see those type of relationships, just know it is for the money. She did not look at this man and say, "Hey, I am about to fall in love head over heels." She looked at him like he was a walking ATM machine. And if you ever see
saying that like that?
No, if you ever see Chef Pickens get with someone who is 35 years older than her plus 50, maybe whatever, just know I'm trying to get my rent paid. Because there is no love involved.
Come on now, dog.
I don't care for that.
Come on, man.
And I'm just waiting for him to croak, and so I can bury him in the ground and cry like I'm gonna miss him. Let me tell you something.
That right there.
That little girl.
Hold on, that right there is why the families be real mad when you pop up out of nowhere and it's the funeral. But that right there.
We gotta really keep it real. You know good and well she do not want that man. She want that money, and I don't blame her for that. 24 years old. But please believe, if I was her, I have a little something on the side that's around my age. And he already know he can't do nothing. He probably can't even. His soldier doesn't salute. I tell you that right now. His soldiers are very.
You just gonna call that for him?
Yes, his soldier does not stand up. He ain't got no soldiers, and they do not salute. That man is just waiting to turn over and die. That's it. There is no chemistry there.
That's crazy.
All he can do for her is tell her what happened in the 50s and the 40s, and that's it. Other than that,
he may not remember.
Sir, go to hell on somewhere else. Just enjoy that little tight body. And sis, get your money, because we can all tell ain't no love there. And if it was love there, then why are you stopping me during the interview? Why are you stopping me? This is an interview, boo. This is my platform. Are you gonna stop me from asking a question? Come on now. Come on.
They might have met in McDonald's or something. You don't want to tell that.
And she was in the playground area when they met. Okay, she was sliding down. She was where them little balls were at. Yeah, he met her by the balls. That explains it all right now. She was eating a darn Happy Meal when he met her. Shut up. Go ahead, Jim.
You know, congratulations to Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old girl. You know, he's won 6 Super Bowls. He's done his thing. You know what? The thing I don't know is, was he married prior to him meeting her, and he got a divorce? Why he's, you know, when was he divorced?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he was married before.
Yeah. So what? I mean, so again, I don't know Bill Belichick's personal life story or what goes on because he's very private. So I'm number one, I'm surprised that
he's talking.
Right. So I do. So what I do know is that this has nothing to do with him. He's doing this because it's her. He's on social media because it's her. She have probably breathed life into him that, you know, he didn't know that he could have for himself. It's creepy. But, you know, when you get a certain age and you've done everything and you the king of the world, but you're not happy because you didn't reach the pinnacle.
Sir, if you want a breath of life, go hook yourself up to an oxygen tank.
That's what
that
y'all
little girl is about to suck every penny out of him, and I ain't gonna even lie. Don't blame her for doing that.
But guess what? He don't care.
And I wouldn't either. But it ain't love, and don't act like it is.
He don't care.
Okay.
He's having fun.
Okay.
He's getting. She's.
Yeah, he had to get a jump on.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: is she was really about her business. I would have kept the interview going. Where we met, church.
Well, I think there are some things that's probably didn't meet, and that probably somebody could have came out and said something, which probably been his ex-wife and his kids. So that's probably why she said,
okay,
I don't
so
want to talk about
there's
it.
a bit of negativity and controversy when it comes to that. Let me tell you, y'all better start living in y'all truth, because ain't nobody out here can tell me about none of my dirt because I already put it out there.
But hold on, but that's you. You haven't been married with kids, got a whole family. Your kids are grown, and you know you got a husband over there that you done cheated on. That's different. I understand what you're saying, but you got to look at Bill Belichick, who he is, who his wife is, who his kid. You got to respect that. So I'm not mad at old girl saying I'm not going to talk about that.
Man, please.
Alrighty, I just looked it up.
That's my man. That's what I was
I ain't know Bill had this much on him. So he did get divorced, but that was back in 2006 after 29 years.
And was she even born then? Yeah, she was born then. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah, she was. She was a baby. And then that's so weird. And then he dated a new lady in 2007. He broke up with her in 2023 though, after 16. And it's looking back in 2023. That's when he started talking to old, or 2024 is when he started making it official.
All I know is, home girl, if you smart, make sure your name is on that wheel. Because you up here stopping interviews and trying to check everybody and be a superhero for your man. And if your name is not on the wheel.
But, okay, so let's be fair.
You a dummy.
Let's be fair, Chef Pickens. She did. The dude asked her, when did y'all get together? He asked the question. She said, we're not going to talk.
It's some foul stuff.
It was the interview between him and Bill Belichick.
It's some foul
He was
stuff.
out there trying to ask the question that people wanted to know about.
If it's nothing foul, why you can't answer it?
Because if how it's already framed, folks already know how old girl
again
is.
I'm gonna say this: it's nobody's business how they.
Well,
met.
why are you on the interview?
She wasn't.
Why he on the interview?
Because they were interviewing because he was Bill Belichick.
No,
she was sitting.
He need to take his old behind somewhere, lock himself in the
Hold
house.
on.
Oh, no, where he can't move.
He's
girl.
Bill Belichick, and he's coaching. He's Bill Belichick, a 6-time coach.
Let me
of a
tell you
Super Bowl
something.
team.
Let me tell you what Jay-Z and Beyonce do. When they don't want to answer nothing, they stick to themselves, they stay to themselves, and they keep living their lives. And hey, we're not setting up interviews because we're not about to be set up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bridget said he was talking about he got a new book. He promoted his new book. That's
Yeah,
right.
he had lots of going on.
That's right.
And
It's called,
Beyonce, when every time she drops something, she does not do interviews like that because y'all not going to get her caught up. She's not going to do that. She's move smart. Jay-Z move smart. You're not going to catch them up. So guess what, Bill? Take a page out of their book, promote your little book, and keep it moving. Because guess what? People are going to ask questions.
The interviewer, did you not listen to the interview?
No, this is what I'm saying.
The interviewer asked an inappropriate question.
Take a page out of their book, drop your merch, drop your product, do what you need to do. Don't do any interviews because you already know this is controversial. If you you're dating somebody that's 50 years younger.
I see what this is. But she already mad because he dating a young girl.
No, but what I'm saying is,
because that's
but what I'm saying is Jay-Z and Beyonce can drop shit in the middle of the night and it works. Bill Belichick ain't that dude.
Well, baby, I'm sorry you
You know
ain't
what I'm
that
saying?
dude.
Bill Belichick
But
ain't
guess
dropping
what-
in the middle of the night if
guess
you don't
what,
go
Mr.
do
Bill Belichick, if you're gonna go on some more hobo tours and some more interviews, but guess what? Guess you're gonna get asked those questions. So
and that's why she
get-
answered the way
and-
she did.
And get ready to answer it in a
he
very
don't have to.
get ready to. Okay, so his PR should have already set it up.
She is his PR.
Baby, you even more dumber. You were dumb as a damn.
Wait,
I'm sorry. I'm shut
The
up.
girlfriend is his PR.
Yes.
Yeah, she's dumb.
Yes, if you listen to her, she's the one who's
That's
been
probably the dumbest move you could have ever made, Mr.
and-
Bill.
but what
You're,
I'm-
you're
but- and that's
slow
why-
as I don't know what.
and that's why she answered the way she answered.
That's
I'm
just
not
like
gonna
when
answer that.
Wendy Williams decided to make her husband the manager. That's another dumb move. Congratulations, Mr. Bill. You got a good young dummy on your hands.
Listen,
Anyway, next story.
Bill saying, man, listen, I hear what y'all saying. Come here, baby.
Dummy.
Hey, nephew, I hear what y'all saying.
All that money, and you can get you another person.
I'm gonna show
Bill-
him some PR.
Bill
real
said,
quick.
I had everything
If
and
I
this is
was
what I want.
him, you got a young girl in your bed. I would have got me another young girl to be my PR. I got 2 young girls. Come on now.
But-
you never. What's that old saying? You never eat where you piss at. Come on now, keep it separate,
But I'm
Mr.
gonna say
Bill.
this for Bill Belichick, man. Listen,
It's kinda
you've
dumb.
done everything in the world, bro. Enjoy your 24-year-old. She's of age, and if that's what y'all want to do, go do it.
And get you a 25-year-old to be your PR.
I mean, you know, do what you
Keep
wanna
it
do, man.
separate.
It don't matter. I mean, you know, hey, he gonna sell his book. He's just writing a book. It ain't like he need the freaking money. He's good. So at the end of the day, Bill Belichick is gonna have fun. She gonna have to live her life after he's dead and gonna have fun, baby girl, with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick have
And
fun
put
with
your
her.
name on that wheel.
She ain't gonna get the wheel.
She ain't finna get no inheritance.
She ain't gonna get no hair.
Baby,
She ain't
you
gonna
better
She's
put
having
your
fun.
name on something.
She gonna
She
get some money.
getting paid.
She
What
gonna
she
get
need
money.
to do? Yeah, she getting money now. Up
Baby.
front.
Yeah.
She
And
need
make
to
sure when
save
he
that.
buy you that car, it's in your name. Make
Yeah,
sure when he
all
gets you a
that- all
house,
that,
make
but
sure it's
is
in
she
your
gonna get
name.
inheritance? Hell no. She's a play toy and she know what she is.
She better get something out of the deal.
She's a play toy. She knows she is.
She better get something out of the deal.
I'm quite sure he's setting up with her own business, helping her get,
Mhm.
sending, she her own little PR firm, all that good stuff.
She finna set herself up
She
as
set herself
LLC.
up, but she gonna get inheritance? Hell no.
Make sure it's residuals, honey.
Yeah. She
Sure,
ain't getting no
incoming all the
inheritance.
time.
But she didn't build Bill Belichick, so she ain't getting none of that.
Shit, I would have got some. We'll hear.
Them kids ain't gonna allow that shit.
Yeah.
And, hold on, and it's the white girl too, man. You know what she doing. You already know what she doing. That is all for the entertainment news. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure that you do your homekeeping, your housekeeping. Make sure you do like, share, subscribe,
Exactly,
and
Bridget.
follow. Doing all of those will help you stay locked in. Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got the one and only Chef Pickens is in the building. She dropped by the Locking In Media Studio today.
Let her
Hang out
cook.
with her for a second. Let her cook is in the building. Actually, that show is gonna be coming up next week.
It's going to be.
She's in here. So tell us what we got coming up next week
So
on Let Her Cook.
next Monday, I'm really excited. Shout out to City of Birmingham. Next Sunday, we are doing the Vegan Fest. Now, last time I was here on the show, we did a vegan dish. This Sunday, we're doing our Mexican dish at the winery. And so I'm going to spill that over into the Let It Cook show that we have going on the next Monday coming up, Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to everybody who celebrated, everybody who Black who celebrated. You know why we celebrated, okay? All right.
Cinco,
So we're
Cinco.
going to do our Mexican fish tacos. We're also going to do the Mexican rice and anything else I decide to come up with. I'm really excited about it because this whole weekend coming up and Monday is just going to be so exciting, and it's just spilling over from one day to the other day. So I'm just going with the flow of things. So if there's any type of drinks that you all would want me to do on the show. So when we do the Let It Cook show, we decided we're going to stick with wine. But I'm thinking about doing a sangria this time because it is a Mexican. I believe I may be wrong. It may be a Mexican drink, or I may find like a wine that's from Mexico or something like that,
Or
because I want to
margaritas.
make
Yeah,
margarita.
margaritas.
I don't want to take away from our Thursday show the
I
cocktails.
think you do margaritas.
We can do margaritas. If Joe said let's do margaritas, let's do margaritas,
want
honey. We're gonna do
margaritas.
margaritas.
I want
So
a
let's do
margarita.
margaritas with the
And
fish
I want to do
taco.
margaritas and margarita.
We can do that too. Okay.
Hey, I'm
We
out
can
of
do
here.
that. We can do that.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
We can do that too. So I just want you guys just to tune in at 4 o'clock next Monday, 4:00 Central Standard Time. We are going to see if I can master these fish tacos, and I know I can because I've done
Are
them
we
before.
gonna get tilapia? We're gonna get grouper.
Baby,
we're
let
gonna
me
get
tell you
salmon.
something.
What we get?
I'm gonna say like Funky Dineva say, I am broke like this.
Oh, nephew, did you hear her say?
And not like this.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we get tilapia.
I'm broke like
Hey,
this.
nephew, we get tilapia.
Let me say it again. I'm broke like this and not like this. Meaning we ain't doing no tilapia. Come on now. We're not doing
We get
tilapia.
grouper.
We ain't getting no grouper.
We get salmon.
We ain't no salmon for fish tacos. Yeah. Come on now. That's so African American. No,
What
we
we
are
get?
gonna. I'm gonna tell you what we get.
Whitening catfish.
Now, whiting's not bad, but we definitely ain't gonna get no tilapia that's made up in a factory or on a farm. No, we're
get some
getting
catfish.
not no catfish for fish tacos. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not. We're not
Oh,
doing that.
I'm just asking.
We're not doing that. And we're gonna also top it off with the mango salsa. I believe I have mastered the mango salsa, but I know for sure I have mastered pico de gallo. I love me
Oh,
some pico.
peekaboo. That's what I call it.
Why you call it peekaboo?
Man, that peekaboo tastes good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, you're really gonna like mine. Since I've been making it, I love my pico de gallo. So
Let her cook
Yes.
next Monday right here on the LIM Network. She's gonna be
Yes.
coming to you guys live. So you won't see us next Monday. It will be Let Her Cook. Let Her Cook.
Yeah.
Let me in the studio doing her thing. Cinco de Mayo, we gonna have margaritas flowing. We want y'all guys to get y'all margaritas, get your sombreros, right? And we're gonna have fun. We're having fish tacos. I don't know what kind of fish you gonna cook. I've been trying to get it out, but you want to tell me what kind of fish you're gonna cook. But it's okay, because all I'm gonna think, I'm not gonna do this.
And y'all not in here
Don't be
allergic to
vegan.
anything. You ain't allergic to
We ain't
nothing.
allergic to nothing.
Good.
We want
good.
everything.
Nephew, I don't want you being over there and all of a
We're
sudden
gonna have
you
a Cinco
start
de
breaking
Mayo
out.
party next week. So make sure you guys go. Hey, y'all need to make sure y'all go to LIM on YouTube. Go to YouTube so y'all can watch the show. Okay, go to YouTube LIM so you can watch the whole show. Go there.
LIM Network.
LIM Network on YouTube. LIM Network. LIM Network on YouTube so you can watch the whole show. We're gonna have cameras over the
Yes,
stove.
yes.
We're gonna have cameras where she's gonna be talking.
Mhm,
All this good stuff. So y'all stay locked in for that.
Yep. Mhm.
So I don't, I'm gonna bring my own margaritas too. So
You gonna bring your own margaritas?
yeah,
Why?
because I'm gonna have something fixed before you come. I'm gonna be drinking. It's
Look,
the Cinco de Mayo.
I bought.
What does Cinco de Mayo mean?
It means the 5th of May.
Oh, I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I love me some Cinco de Mayo. I mean, I used to date a Hispanic. Shout out to him.
You dating Hispanic now?
Yeah, I used to. But I'm always open. Anyway, I brought Joe a bourbon whiskey book, and we're probably
did?
gonna flip through that and see if we have any margaritas in there. I know
Okay.
it's bourbon, but I don't know. Maybe they might have slipped
A
a
bourbon
section
margarita?
in there. No, we're gonna do a bourbon margarita. I'm just gonna see if they might
You gotta
have
get some
slipped in
tequila.
another. I know that.
The
You
cake.
got enough. You actually have enough. You got a whole ABC package store on your counter. So we
You know,
should be straight.
Hey, people coming to the studio like, yo, bruh. Hey, that thing done built from the beginning, ain't it? That thing done built up.
And I've donated some glasses.
You donated glasses.
And I'm actually gonna buy some other stuff for the kitchen too because it's gonna be my own space. Because
you know, I have, well, she might as well because I don't think I use the refrigerator and the air fryer. So hey, let her cook. That's her studio right now. Congratulations on your new show. How you liking it?
I really love it. I have someone that I'm teaming up with. I just talked to him earlier before I parked my car. He's probably gonna do some animation for me.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about it. I told him I'm gonna send some pictures. I want to see what it looked like and just turn it. Because I thought when I seen it on someone else's page, I said, okay, that's kind of hard. So he was just like, well, let me know what you want to do. And I'm excited to be working with Nephew because Nephew is a really good producer. I told him, just let me, do the show by myself May and June. He gave me some great advice that I've been holding on to. He said, just talk as if you're just talking to yourself. I said, okay, cool. And, when July rolled around, I told Nephew, hey, just throw something out there and I'm going to talk to you. You ain't got to talk the whole time. But Nephew is the salt of the show.
So let me ask you, Nephew, can we talk about this here? Because before we get into the, I got a small thing I want to ask you guys. I put it out on social media. I want to ask you guys when you go to the massage parlor, I want to talk about that. But before we get to that, Nephew, I want to ask you, so what do you want the people to get from Let Her Cook? What is the show?
Okay, so I know as it evolved.
Nephew, what do you want to see? Because I know she's going to tell us. Nephew, what you want to see from
You
Let Her
want
Cook?
him to answer first?
Yeah.
For her show?
Okay.
Yeah, what you want to see, man? What you want to see on that show? What you want?
Hell, for it to be successful.
I'm saying, but as a listener, for Let Her Cook, right, for a cooking show, we see a lot of cooking shows out there. You 25, 26, 27 years old.
Mhm.
What do you want to see from a cooking show?
He want me to be skimpy, but he don't look at me like that, so he really don't want me to be skimpy. Yeah, he want me to be happy.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
You
tell
can't
the
try
truth.
to do
I know you do. You want me to be skimpy,
But
but you
tell
don't
us,
look at me
I
like that.
listen, I'm looking at
He don't-
everybody.
but he don't
Listen,
look
but,
at
but,
me.
but
King.
even though he may, even though he may not look at you like that, but he's looking. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what's going to make people stop? Because there's a lot of great cooking shows on podcasting, right?
No, it's not. And this is the thing with that. I think you have the freedom of it being a trade or it being a literal I don't want to say like a job, like what we do ain't a job
Right.
either, but
Okay.
you have what most folks would associate it as a job. And there's a lot of folks with how we're producing it, you can benefit from you actually using it as if it's a podcast. A lot of other shows is going to do anything with cooking. If it's anything cooking related with the media, they're doing it as if, alrighty, we're talking about cooking and we're going to go through the ingredients and this is the cookbook and this is Martha Stewart and blah, blah, blah. Like they're going to go through it in that technical way that you don't really have to, because you're like inviting people into the kitchen and now we're chilling out to sit with you. You feel me?
Right.
And I think if you really take that to heart and you make chilling in the kitchen talking with Miss Kenya, with Chef Pickens, if you take that with talking with Chef Pickens while she cooking, I think that will unlock a different level for you. And then you can salt bay with everything else that everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? Whether you taking from Martha Stewart when she was with Snoop Dogg and you got some funniness with it, or it's kind of risque, you know what I mean? Or you can go cooking with Kaya and it's all TikTok. You feel me? You know what I mean? And now you can bounce off with TikTok because I'm cooking and I can steal your dude, but guess what now? I ain't just stealing him with the body. You feel me? Body, yada, yada. I ain't just stealing him with that. I'm actually making a very, very good meal that's gonna get him well fed. So I think those are a few elements that will work really, really good with you. And like I said, you have the benefit of not just staying in a cooking box. You know what I mean? So I think that would be really, really good for you. In my opinion.
I think I don't know my niche just yet, but me and Joe were throwing some ideas out there. I'm about to be 40, believe it or not. Not you, nephew, because you know, but other people who looking at me, they were like, "Oh, for real? I thought you was 35." Anyway, so I'm about to be 40, and I feel like one of the niches could probably be, I am a woman that's slowly approaching middle age. And I still have a sex appeal that's tasteful, and I can still cook, and I can help the moms who's a soccer mom like me, who's an entrepreneur like me, I have one kid, but who have kids and they got to do running around. And, maybe one day you feel like you want to be creative, and I'm bringing you this idea of you can do this and it's not that expensive. Because I'm gonna be getting most of my ingredients from Aldi's, and I ain't gonna shout them out like that all the time because they ain't sponsoring nothing. But when they do, I will be shouting them out because I am going to buy my ingredients from there and probably Sam's Club every once in a while. I feel like that is going to be.
I be shopping at Aldi too. Man.
Yeah, I love Aldi's. Oh yeah, I love them. But
now you know what you just described though, right?
What?
That's what a MILF is.
Yeah, I'm a MILF. I'm gonna be a sexy mother, and there's nothing wrong with being a mother that's slowly approaching 40, because guess what? We're alive. We're here. I was just talking to one of my friends headed down to Atlanta, and I was telling him, I had to really think about it. Some of the people I went to school with didn't make it to see their 30s. We if you're from Atlanta, Georgia, we have one girl that I don't know if she got kidnapped, but she's missing. She's been missing since 2005. And she didn't even get to see her 30s if she's not alive and around. So just being able to be reaching 40, that's a blessing because a lot of people getting killed at a very young age. And so society teach women, especially, you're entering into your 40s, we're going to throw you away. Well, guess what? If you're going to get thrown away, I'm going to teach you how to cook and party in this little area of being thrown away. Man, they are teaching women that if you are approaching 40, you ain't nobody. We don't want you. And everybody is a Shannon Sharp and want to chase these little 19-year-olds. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care if you get your 19. No, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Y'all going after us now. I ain't gonna do that.
Now, I ain't gonna
do that.
I am
y'all going after us
I am a myth that like I do like them a little younger, but very, very legal. So don't hey, if you 22, don't come to me. Don't come to me. Okay. I need to know that you can drink and also drive me home. So I think my objective for the show is, one, do not pay attention to the numbers, but pay attention to the audience. Also, take constructive criticism. That's number 2. 3, learn how to handle the trolls, because there are going to be people that's trolling, because I'm already dealing with trolls now.
Handle them better than Joe do.
I really handle them now because yesterday I discovered that I have several fake pages of me. And that's kind of like really bothering me now, because when the show is over, I have to do a PSA. I haven't did one all day, and it's really bothering me because I just don't want anybody in my friend circle or on my page to get scammed. I'm very scared that one of those people are going. Yeah, I'm scared.
You got troll? Well, you got. I get
just
trolls, but you got fake pages.
I discovered yesterday I got about 8 fake pages.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So my objective is, I got to handle the trolls. And I'm going to tell you right now, you all, I can take constructive criticism, but my mouth is fly. So if I curse you out, I'm sorry, cuss you out. I ain't going to curse you. If I cuss you out, I may not apologize.
Get ATL on the
okay. I'm going to get.
What zone you from the ATL?
I'm going to get Eastside Decatur. Glenwood, McAfee, Long Drive. Okay. Candler Road, Chamblee.
All right, guys, we got Letter Cook Chef Pickens in the house. But what I love is, we are getting an insight to, what we're going to be watching. And I want you guys, her show comes on once a month on Locking In Media Network. It's called Let Her Cook. Yes. Number one, thank you for bringing your podcast to our network. We appreciate you. We're happy to see that.
Yeah.
Very proud of you for everything you're doing with your show. And also, what I love about this nephew is that we got some more stuff coming with Let Her Cook that's going to be coming on a lot more frequently. We're not going to tell you guys what it is because we're working on it right now. But one thing I can say is, working with all the new podcasters right now, they are really working hard behind the scenes, right, to bring a great product. So what we really need people to do, if you guys watching our shows, I have stepped back from the Joe Lockett show, big time, right? But I have given this platform to other people so they can perform. And you have Chef Pickens, who Let Her Cook. You have Denise and her crew with Women's Only. You have Monique with the Thursday Mix with her and Reese. They do their thing, man. And we got a new show that we're actually recording tomorrow that's going to be coming. And we got another show that's going to be recording this month also coming. So we're not going to put those things out before we put the marketing materials out for them. But y'all, as a CEO of Locking In Media, I am very happy to say I'm doing and living my dream. And thank you guys so much for believing in us and allowing us to do what we do. Coffees and Conversations is breaking numbers. We went over 1,000 views on my last show. That was the first on our shorts, we got 2,000, 3,000, maybe 50,000. On the show last week on the Coffee Conversations was the first time we went over 1,000 views and had over 15 shares and a lot of comments, y'all. So thank you guys so much for following this. This week we got the Yakinia Marie. Her story is very inspirational. You guys make sure you watch this show. She's beautiful, successful, a 5-time book author, best-selling book author, philanthropist, does a lot of great things in the community, but her story which y'all watch my Coffee and Conversation because I tell a great story. I do. With some coffee in my hand, I can tell a really great story. Shout out to Filter Coffee Parlor for that. But I want to ask you this, Chef Pickens. How's Velvet Cake doing?
Velvet Cake is doing absolutely amazing.
Okay.
We may not have a lot of foot traffic, but I'm in a part of my career, the point of my career that I'm cleaning up how I decorate cakes. I am focusing on the details. I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot of good feedback, and anything that I have flopped on, I'm taking that into consideration. And one thing about a business owner, I don't care how much praise you get, you have to be ready and structured when it's time for criticism. Some criticisms you can take like, okay, it is criticism, and some comments you take it as, okay, that may be some people being a hater.
Right.
But I absolutely love where I'm at when it comes to my business. I just dropped my rent check off today. I feel good. a little broke, but I got.
Well, let me ask you this, because I think a lot of women that are watching you are very inspirational for being a single mom, running a business. Got your own podcast now.
Yes.
How tough is it for you to manage business, mom life, and personal life? What is that like?
So I will say this. I am a single woman, and I admire all of my women who are married. Because to be honest with you, that's an extra task. Me being a single woman, being a single mom, my son, he understands the whole program. Sometimes he'll get in there and he just jump in and start helping out.
Okay.
He understands that I can't always make it to the game. He understands on Mondays, I may be at Uncle Joe's house and Mama, can you please drop me off at the house? Because I don't want to go with you.
You don't want to be downstairs watching TV.
Right. But he will also get on the Velvet Cake platform and watch and support me.
He does.
And so right now, when people say it takes a village, it really takes a village. And if people want to help you and you really feel like you can trust them, feel in your spirit that you can, go ahead and take that help. Just, go with the flow. You accepting the help doesn't mean you're handicapped. Just accept the help and just try to give back, paying it forward. So just being a business owner, a soccer mom, being a chef at a winery, also being a mentor to young girls. I'm loving where I'm at. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am definitely loving it.
Is it tough for you some days though? Because when you say all those things that, nephew, think about what she said, so many things that she's doing, right? But she made it seem so easy.
I will say this. Right now I'm having an issue with my door and my maintenance man is on crutches. This is the time I wish I was married, because then my husband would just go ahead and ding, ding, ding. And
What's wrong with the door?
And the hinges are coming off. And so my maintenance man, bless his little heart, he took his little crutch. He hit the little part. So the little part is all the way off. It fell off Friday. So now it doesn't swing. So if somebody open it, it stays open. And one part, it was so hard to close it. I didn't know if I was gonna have to leave the door crack. You know what I'm saying? So my maintenance man, he's a sweet guy. It's just he's going through some health issues. And I got to fix my fan because one of my other customers said they was going to come in and fix my fan. They ain't came back yet, but I got you, though. But the only reason why I ain't saying nothing because you leave a really big tip, sir. But and I just got to fix the pipe underneath my sink. But honestly, I can't. Okay. Honestly, the toughest thing is making sure your taxes are up to date. The IRS is off your back. That's probably the toughest thing for real. But other than that, if you keep up with that, you're going to be all right. I can't think of nothing else tougher.
She make it sound so easy, don't she, nephew?
A little bit.
I mean, she makes it like, just fix the hinge on the door, fix the little
I'm just mentoring women.
You know what I'm saying? Mentoring women.
I mean, my customers
I got excellent. A kid. I got a kid, I go to soccer games, I do everything.
Winery and a podcast.
Right.
I got, and she does it all within a 24-hour day period.
I do.
And she said she just got back from Atlanta.
Yeah, I do. I had
you went back home?
Yeah, I went back home for a few hours because going down to Atlanta, there ain't nothing but a hop and a skip away. I can go do what I need to do, and then come back and get some supplies, check on friends, check on family, and then come back. Yeah, yeah, I absolutely love.
Well, let me
it.
ask you this then. This was the topic that we're not gonna go into because we're about to end the show, but it's gonna be something fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know if you have a boyfriend, but if you had a boyfriend or if you was married, right?
Mhm.
Hypothetically speaking,
Mhm.
nephew, if you
Mhm.
was married or in a relationship, hypothetically speaking,
Mhm.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, hypothetically speaking, right?
Mhm.
Or reality, right?
Tongue twister, ain't it?
Right? It's really not hypothetically speaking, but okay. So what I want to say here is this here question of the day, and we may not get a chance to to vent this out or vet it out today, but put it out there, follow in the comments, drop your comments below, right?
Mhm.
Can your nephew, you like to get a massage?
I don't give massages.
No, I said, do you like to get a massage?
No,
Do
I'm
you-
weird.
You want no, I ain't talking about from your boyfriend, I'm talking about from a massage.
No,
parlor.
I don't.
So you don't? Okay.
No.
Okay. Nephew, you like getting massage?
Never did it before. I would like to though.
Okay.
Mm,
So there's these massage parlors that give happy endings,
Mm-hmm.
right? And everybody know what a happy ending is, right? At the end, there's a type thing that happens, right? So is it cheating?
Don't ever do that again.
All right.
Is it cheating, right?
Mhm.
If the man you're dating or married to, right, goes to the massage parlor and get a happy ending? Is that cheating?
Yeah.
If he don't call, he don't text, nothing, don't have no interface, no connection, no talking to her. Only time he sees this woman is when he go get his massage and he get a happy ending. Is that cheating?
Yes.
It's cheating?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Would you be okay if your wife or your girlfriend got a little?
A lot of some women do. My ex-wife, I believe she did.
Okay, but if you really knew for sure, you
I'm 99.9% sure that she did.
okay. Would
'Cause
you be okay with it now?
I had to be okay with it because hey, it was a massage.
Nah, he tried to be slick.
He really
Would you
is.
be okay with it?
I
Not
was okay.
if
Okay,
you did
let me
or
say
not.
this. I was okay with it.
But now in 2025,
Yes, I was okay with it. I was okay with it. Yes.
and you'll be okay with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
it was-
whoever
it's a-
Joe Lockett woman is,
Go get it.
I live off of First Avenue, baby. I can tell you where you can go to get a good old happy ending, that girl.
Okay.
And for you stalkers that's trying to figure out where I live, because I did drop a major location, you
I'm like,
still
oh my
ain't
God.
gonna find it. You still
Anyway,
ain't
I
gonna
don't know
find
what. Anyway, so nephew, do you think that that's cheating?
it.
Exactly. I don't know where that went to, but anyway. And she worried about she got 15 pages out there, right? Now she got
And now she doxed
right?
herself.
Right. She doxed the damn self, right? Like I said. Anyway, nephew, is it cheating?
No. Nah. Long as nobody find out, you good.
Okay, so if she finds out,
Is it cheating, Bridget? Is it cheating, Kate?
Look,
it's
if
cheating.
I find out, we got a problem.
Okay, so it's
if you
cheating.
never tell me,
So
Never happened.
she can't get a happy ending, and you don't want to find out. So if she so say for me and you are whatever.
Okay.
And I went and I got a massage, which I don't get, and
Mhm.
then I got a happy ending. If I don't tell you and take it to my grave, then it's not a problem, right?
at all.
Okay, well shit.
Don't be. My biggest thing is lie with some integrity for me.
Yes, it's
You feel
cheating.
me?
It shouldn't be
Lie-
going
Lie
to
like you care about me. That's what I ask for.
Well,
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Okay, since I want to get technical about this shit, let me ask y'all this shit. Okay, so
Good.
what if?
What you gotta get technical about?
No, because Bridget said, it's cheating if you're going there to get a happy ending for the massage. Okay, so I know this is what I have heard about some women that they go to a massage parlor, right? And it's so good
Mm-hmm.
that it ends up for them in a happy ending, even though it wasn't. They got in touch you in that area. You still, you release.
No,
Is
that's
that
not,
cheating?
That's not cheating. That's not cheating. But if he put his lips,
No. See, I think if massaging is hands, massaging got to do with your lips and penetrate.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so I'm
okay,
saying
I'm about to say clear that up because most people know happy ending is sucky, sucky, licky, licky.
no. Happy ending is massaging.
That's
Massaging.
understood.
That's
how I
Hold on. How you know?
That's not played dumb.
How you know? I'm saying happy endings is just
Joe,
massaging.
hold on.
No,
Stop
Joe.
it, Joe. Because you didn't see it. They even
I
had a
ain't
bit
seen
on
shit.
it. They even had a big
Hold on, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't never had.
Man, Joe, nobody's saying that. Everybody have
No.
seen the gag or the joke that goes in either
Yes.
movies or on stand-up.
Exactly.
Where you got the
Ending.
Asian girl, she happy
ending. We ain't
Happy
talking about
ending.
that.
So
it's insinuated.
So no, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's
I
insinuated,
can't,
Joe.
I can't tell you because I never did it. So
Nobody,
I don't know.
no, Joe. Nobody's saying.
So
you
I
did.
can't tell you something I don't know. Like you always tell me, I can't tell you something I
So
don't know.
your
Joe,
definition
but-
of happy ending is different from our definition of
Yeah,
happy
he-
ending.
Like I
He
said,
wanna twist
if
it.
a
Right.
woman,
Be
if a-
normal.
No, I'm not
For
twisting.
once.
I'm not twisting because I don't know. I can't twist something I don't know shit about because I never had a happy
He be
ending.
acting,
No,
so,
no,
he be acting
again.
so innocent.
I'm
No,
saying,
I've
he
done
be
a lot
so
of stuff.
green and
I am
innocent.
heathens, but I've never went to a massage parlor.
Joe, did we
What?
once say that you did?
So what I'm saying is I can't speak on what it is.
No,
I'm saying what
Joe.
I'm thinking it is.
You can speak to what people speak. I ain't been there, but I know about the happy endings and
So,
what it's insinuated to.
so what you saying is that you've talked to somebody and she didn't put a mouth on it?
Joe,
I'm
I
asking.
did more than just talk to somebody. I didn't seen the gag or the insinuation that
Yeah.
come behind
That's
happy
the joke.
endings.
The joke is somebody from the massage parlor put their mouth on you,
And it's
that's
always
a
the
happy
Korean or the
ending.
Thai girl that's
Or
saying,
the
huh,
Asian or the Japanese. Is it the
Yeah.
Chinese girl? Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't.
You see
He,
that?
he
See that?
thought happy.
No,
Right,
I know.
He really
Seriously.
do be trying to pay.
No, because I honestly, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Korea. Okay, I've been to
He
these
fought in
countries.
the Vietnam War. Didn't
You've been to America, right?
No, I was born here. I was born here. But what I'm saying
But
is,
Joe,
they had the places that did the stuff. I just never asked the fellas what went on in there. I'm just being honest with y'all.
Deshaun Watson called a whole case off of this.
But
Right.
did John Watson get head or did she jack him off? I don't know.
Oh,
See, what y'all saying is what y'all thinking it is. I don't know for factual.
Okay.
Joe, that's why they
Okay.
fooled him.
Okay. Two answers. Let's do a two answer. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Joe's happy ending. His definition of happy ending
It's a
is
regular
not
massage.
cheap. It's a
So a regular massage. So a regular massage. So a regular massage is by she grabs you by your third leg and jacking it off.
Oh my God.
So that's a regular massage. I ain't talking. So I'm saying with your no. You're talking about the head game, gotcha. But I'm saying is if a woman grab your third leg and massage it, and you happen to, come to a happy ending.
That's the happy ending when
That's
she's
what I'm
grabbing
saying.
your third leg.
So that's what I said. So you talking about the head game. I wasn't talking about that. I'm just talking about strictly massaging.
Well, you
So
the
if,
one who, you
so
the
if
one
he
who made
touch
the
you,
sound.
and if he touch a woman in the vajayjay area, massaging her, and she has a happy ending, right? And if she touched you in your third leg area, you have a happy ending. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about the head game.
Did he or did he not make the sound? As
He
if
did. He said,
Thank you.
I told you never to do this. He said,
Thank you.
so him playing
So
ignorant is
what?
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
letting him
playing
talk. I'm just letting
ignorant.
him talk. Just letting
I'm
him
not
talk.
playing ignorant.
I'm just letting him
When
talk.
I say massage, that's what I meant massage. I didn't wasn't talking about the mouth action.
When the last
Joe, you wouldn't have
time-
made that sound if you.
No, because the sound. Okay, so when I made the sound, y'all, it's meaning that it's finished.
Okay, but no, there was some sounds before
But
then.
I understand how it could come off. But honestly, right, the way it sounded is not what I meant. When I meant the word like
You
see,
added some
like no, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I
Don't
didn't
do
do
it
that.
like that now.
I
He
did
ain't
that.
doing that.
I
I'm
said,
sorry,
what you said.
I was getting a little practice in.
Like I said, I said, well, damn, hey, I'm happy for that guy that's eating it. Anyway, I'm just saying, is it cheating? Back to the
Okay, if
cheating.
they are ejaculating, yes, it's cheating. Yes, the hand, and you making my man do a EJ.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Okay.
I mean, but
Look at nephew. Now this is where the young generation kick in. Come on.
because look at I look at it like this.
Mhm.
Okay.
If you're going with the purpose for the happy ending,
Right.
you might as well have just paid for a prostitute. In my opinion, that's where I'll agree with who said that, Bridget over there.
Yeah.
That's what I agree with them on. If the happy ending is just something that comes part of the massage, you know what I mean? The massage itself is what I'm there for. I just know what come with the bundle. You feel me? Like when you order a Big Mac, you order with fries.
Let me ask you this
You
question.
expect
So
the
let me
Big
ask you this
Mac
question.
combo.
Massage. So let me ask you this question, nephew. If you did the massage, right, and you went in for a regular massage,
Mhm.
okay, And then, oh girl, you know what I'm saying? She massaged you really good and you relax.
Yeah.
And she turned you, she said, lay on your back, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she grabbed your thing. You gonna
That's
push your
what she
hand
did?
away?
Does it?
You, hold on. You in a relationship when you married? You pushing your hand away?
Do I gotta pay extra?
I don't know.
If I gotta pay extra, I'm pushing it
No,
away.
okay, so you ain't gotta pay extra. Are you pushing you in a relationship? Are you married? Are you pushing her hand away?
That's my fries.
That's a what?
That's my fries.
So it sound like to me, it's a number 3 combo.
Hell yeah, with
So
a drink.
you get there and she's like, this is the number 2. We
Mhm.
massage your arms, your shoulder, and your thigh.
What if you don't ask for it?
And then number 3 is we massage everything else, and then we're gonna get in between your legs.
But what if okay? What if you're doing it with a fine young gentleman you married, right? And you don't ask for
I don't
it?
want that.
No,
Don't touch me.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you did like massages,
Yeah, if you did.
if you did like
you did.
massages, right? And he's doing a really good job.
No, I don't want it.
Okay.
Don't
Gotcha.
touch me.
But you can hey.
But if you slide your tongue
when you
down there,
when
I
you
may
buy
not
the
turn
combo
around.
meal, you can give away the fries. You feel me? You can give away the drink.
But you heard what she just said, though, right? She said,
He ain't catch it.
she said if he looked good and he slid his tongue. So if you're married, if you're married and you're in a relationship, and he said and he suggests,
He said, "Can I licky licky?"
would you like some tongue action? What would you say?
Honestly, all jokes aside, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Especially if my man good. He good. If my man is good, no, I don't need that. Thank you.
But you can have your cake and eat it too.
But
while
that's,
giving it
you know
out.
what? I hate that saying. But no, I don't want it. I'm good. I don't want you sliding your tongue down there.
Sugar.
Mr. Massage.
And you said,
Hey,
man.
y'all hit it up in the chat,
Ladies and
man.
gentlemen, we got him.
Look, I'll tell you right now. You telling me I ain't got to pay extra? Ain't nobody got to know. I just went to get a massage because I was so that day. You ain't got to know what the so was.
I see right now, nephew want his masseuse to accidentally slide her hand down there.
Oh,
She like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. No, that's all right, baby.
Nah, you good.
That's what
You good.
want.
You good.
Hey
Uh-huh.
man, y'all do us a favor. Make sure that answer the question in the chat. Is it cheating if you go to a massage parlor and you happen to get a happy ending?
A
right?
hand happy ending.
A hand happy
Specify
ending.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, a hand happy ending. Okay,
Quickie.
a quickie. All right, guys. Hey man, thank y'all for locking into the Locking In Media Network. Y'all make sure next Monday, Cinco de Mayo, right here, and the Locking In Media chef Pickens is going to be in the studio. She's cooking
Fish taco with the mango salsa on top, pico
Woo!
de gallo on the side, and
I want
Mexican
Mexican
rice
food
sauce.
right
Coffee and Conversations. You got your boy Joe Lockett. Hey man, Yakina Marie. She is a minister, but before she became a minister, she has a story to tell. Y'all make sure you're locking into the LIM network to find out what her story is all about. And also Thursday, you got the Thursday mix with the one and only Monique and Reese. You know how they cut up. I have no idea what they're gonna be doing on the show, but it's gonna be something crazy. And of course, I think Denise is gonna be with me and nephew on Wednesday, so you guys stay locked in. Thank you guys so much. Yo, man, it's the Joe Lockett Show. It is messy. It was Monday. Chef Pickens, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And also, go ahead and tell everybody if they want to, if they live in Birmingham, Alabama, coming through where they can find your shop at.
Yes, so don't stalk me at my home. You can come
What's
to
up,
my
Kate?
place of business, Velvet Cake LLC, 24660 Springville Road. I'm just playing about the stalking because we do have sheriffs all over the place. Birmingham, Alabama, 35215, right across the street from Publix, right across the pavement of the Dunkin' Donuts, and and Joe is distracting people with his
No,
chest
I'm telling you, because
movement.
Cake is on here from the ATL.
Hey, who?
Cake is from the ATL and on here.
Cookie?
Yeah, she's on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there goes my baby. I'm just
He got
saying.
a lot of women, y'all.
Huh?
I'm gonna sell you to the
He
highest
ain't no
bidder.
side dude though.
I'm gonna sell him
What
to the
women?
highest bidder and get some money
Women.
off of him.
Man, I am so single. That's the thing. People may think that my life is like, man, you got all these women, bro. I do not.
As soon as I find me a good 20-something-year-old, I'm gonna like, girl, you want that? I need
She
10%.
talking about nephew?
No, you.
I don't do 20.
I need 10%.
No, the
boo.
woman that I got to do, she got to
Need
be at least
10%.
over 36, 37. I can't do no 20s.
I do 20s.
Yeah, send it to the
You
nephew.
do cougars too. I see it
Yeah.
in your eyes.
Oh yeah. That ain't. I
How
already
old
told
is-
my mama.
How old is the oldest cougar you?
Your
will-
mama,
His mama fine, y'all. But go ahead. How old is man? She fine.
She alright.
She real fine.
y'all so funny.
Nah, I stop at my mama age. That's
How
right.
old is she again?
46.
Hey y'all, I'm a pimp out nephew too.
Y'all stupid. All
Another
right,
social
man. Y'all make
influencer.
sure next Monday, Let Her Cook. Chef Pickens will be in the kitchen cooking up a Cinco de Mayo meal for you guys, right? And we're gonna have some margaritas. So get ready to make your margaritas with us. Have fun. We love you guys. Kate, appreciate your baby girl for locking in. Bridget, all you guys who's been on here, D, Erica, all y'all, everybody we seen on here. Pebbles, I saw you. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys, man. And thanks for hanging out with us and thanks for supporting all the different shows that we have on Locking In.